tonight, and I am here going live. As promised, I am going live every day this year. If I skip a day, hopefully I won't. I'm going to speak that I'm going to go live because I said I was. And I was not technically challenged, but was kind of told, like, hey, go live every day. So that's what I'm doing. And it's been great. So there's people who've been hopping on. And again, I have two channels. So I have Date with the Plate Live, and I also have Not So Perfect Parenting. It'll say Regina Long, Not So Perfect Parenting. So if you are a parent, if you're a caregiver, if you're a guardian of any sort, go over there for more parenting tips, and it's going to be great. It is great. This channel is great. So anyway, it's been a day. Great day. Again, at work, I was busy and I was super excited because I was busy all day. I had stuff to do and still had stuff to do on my plate. I like being busy. And then I heard a crazy story today when I was traveling for lunch. And I want to share it with you guys. It kind of don't really coincide what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk. The topic today is called leftovers because this channel is everything food, but I'm also doing spiritual food. So it's called leftovers. What are you carrying into tomorrow? So we're going to talk a little bit about that, but I want to tell y'all about this story because I'm going to be starting these off with maybe a story and some funny stories too, because I am looking for hilarious crime stories that deal with food. So I've seen some really crazy robberies that deal with food. So I'm going to probably throw those in there and just kind of talk to you all some funny stuff, but also some deep stuff to encourage you and things like that. So anyway, I heard a bizarre story today. One story was yesterday, and I'm going to talk about that more on my parenting channel because parents, we got to be aware, especially if you have autistic children, children with disabilities, any child, period. But especially those who are nonverbal. There was a few cases yesterday that happened actually in my town, not too far from me, and very disappointed in people right now, that you could just do crazy stuff to the vulnerable people with disabilities. Nobody deserves it, but I mean, it's just crazy that you would just do insane stuff to people. So anyway, the other story that I heard on my lunch break was I guess there was a worker. So two houses. There was a worker that was doing some landscaping or yard work, I believe. If I get this wrong and somebody see it, oops, my bad. But I think there was a worker that was in someone else's yard doing yard work for the neighbor. Okay. So they were doing landscaping, yard work, cutting grass, things like that. And then there was a neighbor next to them, and the worker was, mowing the grass and doing the yard work or whatever. Well, the neighbor got mad because the worker got grass on their car. Okay, you were upset that grass was on your car. I totally get it. I've seen from my own perspective where I may have cut my grass and it blew on somebody else's property, or maybe kind of close to their car. I don't think I, cut the grass and was on somebody's car, but those kind of things happen. The wind is blowing, it's blowing the grass in the street, it's blowing it on the car. I don't think that the person did it on purpose. And even if they did, don't lose your cool about it. Well, that neighbor shot that man. He shot in unalive. Oh, am I allowed to say shot? Well, I've said it several times. He pew-pewed that man, and now he's unalive. Like, that's insane. And that happened probably maybe 20, 30 minutes away from me, probably. And I listened, and the news, when I listened to the news, they didn't say that he was unalive then. But then they got an update not too long after that and said that the man was unalive. Like, how do you lose your temper that much that you shoot somebody over. It's deeper than that. People are on edge. The littlest things is setting people off. Like, people are going nuts. So you can't just you can't just pew pew somebody and unalive them because they put grass on your car, and it wasn't even probably on purpose. The wind is blowing, grass is blowing as it, like, come on. And I get respecting people's property, I totally understand that. I'm not, but you pew pewed somebody over that? Like, come on, that's insane. So anyway, I just want everybody to just, like, chill. Oh, thank you. Yes, if you hit the like button, I think you subscribed, Girl Dad Cooking Up Deliciousness. If you did, I appreciate you. Thank you. I subscribe to your channel as well. I subscribe with Date with the Plate Live, and I also subscribe with my other channel, Not So Perfect Parenting, because sometimes I'm back and forth, so I don't want to miss your content. Thank you so much. But anyway, so I'm talking about leftovers. So going back, that story was crazy. Somebody got unalived for, thank you. Someone got unalived for doing their job, mowing the grass, cutting grass, and the grass got on the person's car, and that guy unalived him for that. Like, that's insane. But anyway, going on to my topic, I'm talking about leftovers and what are you carrying in tomorrow. So is anybody eating leftovers today? I'm fortunate enough that my husband is cooking. I'm so glad. We're eating some steak and baked potato, and I don't know what else he's cooking in there, and I don't have to cook, and I'm just so grateful for that. But so no leftovers today, and we probably won't even have leftovers for tomorrow. So we are eating that. But what are you carrying over from yesterday? So one of the scriptures that I want to encourage us all, it says, it's Isaiah 43:18, and it's forgetting those formal things that was behind, those bad things, those negative things. Like, you can think upon the great things. If you had a great day yesterday, or even if you had a great day earlier, like, think upon those things. Because when we start just thinking about the past, like, actually, there's a doctor that talks about the brain, and she talks about our negative thoughts and how damaging they are to our actual brain waves and brain cells and all of that. I have to think of her name because I haven't watched something from her, but she's amazing. And she talks about the brain and how negative thoughts affect our brains and connections and all of that. Like, she breaks it down, and it's crazy. But for me, I don't want to keep thinking about the negative stuff. That's one of the reasons why people are being unalived, because you accidentally put grass on somebody's car. That's terrible, because we all are so negative right now. The world is negative. It's insane. It's crazy. But my thing is, if you start thinking upon the great things, that's what the Bible tells us. Think upon those noble things, those great things. Think about Jesus' return. Like, how amazing is that going to be? And then we can encourage each other and edify each other through that. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick and just give some encouragement, because people are just, right now, the world is trying to go crazy, and it's trying to make you crazy, but we're not gonna let it. We all are gonna be positive. We're gonna work together, and even though we have our differences, that's fine. We shouldn't unalive each other because we have differences. Shouldn't be unaliving people because they accidentally put grass on your car, or they accidentally uproot your plant. Hey Mario, how are you? So today I want you to not carry the troubles of yesterday. Don't carry the hurts. Don't carry the pain. Hey, Icy Clark. Don't carry the hurt. Don't carry the pain. Don't carry the shame. Don't carry the misery. Carry the good things in there. And if you can't think of anything good that's in your life right now, then you need to change some people in it. You need to change your environment. It's some changing that you got to do. But in the inside, you should be feeling great, and don't carry over the pain and the regret and just the craziness that's going on in today's society. So just wanted to get on here real quick. If you guys are interested, I have another channel that I'll be going live on after dinner, because I'm going to eat because I'm hungry. Just got off of work and it's been a day. But it's called Not So Perfect Parenting. So if you want to get on there, I'll talk a little bit more about parenting and tips, and just how we can make the kiddos and ourselves better. Because I'm working on it too. I'm not perfect, far from perfect, be messing up every single day, but I try to get it right. All right, it's your girl, The Real Gina B. Date with a Plate. Only eat it if it's good.